Greetings, this is Rick Schofield. I'm the Division Disaster Director down in the Southeastern Caribbean Division and also a hurricane champion with National Headquarters. I'd like to talk to you today about our new hurricane doctrine. We found as we look back over hurricane operations that our pre-landfall sheltering operations were vastly different than our ordinary emergency shelter operations. So we put together a doctrine based on field and National Headquarters input, looking at planning, operations, principles of sheltering for pre-landfall, staffing levels, and other material support resourcing needs. An example of that would be in a normal shelter we provide 40 to 60 square feet per person in order to allow for cots, blankets, the normal possessions that somebody might bring with them to a shelter along with sufficient aisle space. In a hurricane situation, we often have to get down to a hunker down scenario where we have to become smaller in order to protect ourselves with the wind. And so we often use 20 square feet as our planning number for a pre-landfall shelter. Ultimately, these guidelines follow on the hurricane shelter standards that we've had around since the late 1980s, but really look at the process of going from the planning phase through the operation of pre-landfall shelters to ultimately turning back to full Red Cross emergency shelters. Ultimately, this is to manage and support operations of pre-landfall and evacuation shelters with consistency across regions and across the nation. Please click on the link below in order to bring up the hurricane doctrine and use it to take care of our clients as you always do. Thank you.